Hey, this is May 5th, regular class, Tuesday, as we're going to get into learning with my wonderful new Corona locks that I have going on, which I would be willing to wear the entire time, except it makes my head really, really warm. So I'm going to have to do this thing instead. Yeah! There we go. That was a random anime wig I found that my daughters were throwing out, and I'm like, you can't throw that away. I could use that. Tomorrow, I may or may not have a different wig that I get to wear that I found out they were trying to get rid of. And that's what happens when you make your daughters clean their rooms. You find all kinds of random creepy things. That's a nice balloon you have going there, Alex. Try not to entertain yourself too much. Today's video, in short, should not be super long. Fingers crossed. We'll find out here in a moment. I just need to explain what we are doing for today, and then we should be good. Let's see. I got to go to here. Stop that person who did their horrible thing before. Me. I can do it. And click. And disco. We are good to go. And there, I got to clickety, clickety. Again, if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask. Also, as we go through it, if you have, once I get done introducing things, if you are wanting to jump off, you're more than welcome to jump off. And that is fine with me. Let's go with Skyward is updated through this morning. So as far as Skyward goes, if you have turned a thing in, I have recorded the grade. Otherwise, it's not on there. So you're more than welcome to still turn in stuff late. You also should be checking your school email, the one that hopefully you have a way of checking your school email, probably on whatever device you're using to do this right now. You got an email this week, I think yesterday, maybe today, that says Panoramic Survey. We're being pushed to go through and I'll let you guys know that that is a survey you are supposed to do. Login should not take you super long. I mean, it's not anything else to do. Then you're more than welcome to do it. Anjo, if you have a question, you can either type it into chat and I can see it pop up, or you can use the little hand raising thing and it pops up on my screen and lets me know that your hand is raised, and then I can call on you that way. I'm happy either one. That is up to you. All work from previous weeks. It has become a late grade, but you're welcome to do it. We're going to get to the Chapter 8 quiz in just a moment. Also, along those same lines, if I act a little loopy, I apologize. It turns out I have strep throat. I am on medication for it right now. It feels like I gargled with like large chunks of glass, which was absolutely awful. I know your question is, Mr. Broviak, I thought we were in quarantine and lockdown. How can you possibly get strep throat, which is a contagious disease? And my answer is, I have no freaking clue. I have not been around any other humans, and yet somehow I managed to wake up yesterday morning with like, it looked like I had an acne breakout inside my throat, like little pimples all inside the back of it. It was absolutely horrifying. I know that because you can't do real doctor's appointments. You have to actually send pictures of your throat. So I had to take my phone and scram it down my throat and take pictures of it and then send it to a doctor, and they sent me medication. So right now, I'm a little on the loopy side. Hang on a second. I got to do a thing real quick. This kid, and remove. There we go. I apologize. Sorry, we had a random kid jumping in. I was booting out again on that one. And then to there, let's see, we'll get to your Chapter 8 quiz in just a moment. All the past work is on there. I'll be uploading or updating my website here in a moment to try and help you guys out. But any of the past work, who is this loading kid? Random person. So you got me. Whoever he is, he's gone now. I have removed him. Any past work you can still do, which is absolutely fine with me. You just have to send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to grade it and give it to you. Last week's Socrative, the one about connecting the event to your life, well done. I enjoyed finding that one. So if you've not done it, again, you are more than welcome to. That is absolutely fine with me. All of the past ones you can still do. I have not closed in a single assignment this whole year. I have kids who are still turning them in from Greek mythology back in March. So if you have a thing that you've not done, do it. I will happily still give you a grade and still upload it for you. I am not going to lock you out of anything if you're still wanting to get it done. Then, to you guys, I read chapters 5 and 6 with you up to the point of the fire and then them going to the hospital. Then you guys had to read 7 and 8 all on your own. And Kaylee, I will. I saw you sent me an email. I'm going to take a look at it here in just a moment. I just didn't get a chance to read it while we're doing stuff, but I did see the fact you sent it to me. You had to read 7 and 8 all on your own. And so if you did not read those, then you can still read them today. The joy of this whole e-learning thing is that, I mean, you can take the quiz at any point today. So go send the hour it takes to read the 2 chapters and then take it. Or just go through there and guess. Mohammed, this is where you're getting ready to get kicked out again, because you can use the chat to ask questions, but when you start doing your random babbling, that's when all of a sudden you get removed. So just trying to help you out on that one. Yes, I did get it on that one. Then did you guys have questions as far as 7 and 8 went? We got almost up to the point of the big, Jace, your hair almost looked like my hair did. That's adorable. Although I don't think you can pull your hair off. I mean, you're pulling it off. It looks good. You just can't like pull it off. I just didn't want to like throw too much shade at you. But if you guys had questions about things that confused you, I was going to at least try to take a moment to try and offer and help you out. If not, then that's fine. Oh, also along those same lines, hang on one second. I completely understand that a lot of you guys have e-learning and Corona exhaustion, and that you are pretty much worn out with this whole thing. Here's a little secret. I feel the same way. I'm completely tired of this whole thing and ready to go back to school. I'm looking forward to like school starting next year when actual like kids get to come into my classroom. It's going to freak them out. I'm going to stand in front of the room and be like, hey, I'm an actual human, which might throw them. Plus, for those of you who want to do e-learning like full-time, you're like, I'm going to drop out of school and just do online school. Realize you do online school pretty much what you've been doing. The only difference is you don't get any of the live videos, so it's all of the other stuff, and you do it 5 days a week as opposed to 3 days a week. So for those of you who are wanting to abandon real school, that is fine for me. Jackson, you're so happily waving at me. What's up?
I'm pretty sure that there are only like 3 weeks left, which means like 9-ish, like I think it's either like 9 or 12 days left of e-learning.
8 after today. We have 3 weeks left and 3 days per week, which gives us a total of 9, 8 after today. And we are done with Outsiders next week. So what's going to happen? Oh, Pony Quiz, by the way, is the name of the quiz. For those of you who are done listening to me and you're like, I'm done with you, old man, you're more than welcome to go ahead and jump into Pony Quiz and then go ahead and start taking it. That's fine with me. For the rest of you, we're done with Outsiders next week. Here is my goal. So tomorrow we're going to start reading chapter 9, and I'll read chapter 10 on Thursday. And you guys will have some credits on those 2 days. Next, what do you call that day? Tuesday, no quiz. Next Tuesday, we're going to talk about the entire book and answer questions for you. Then what's going to happen is Wednesday, you have a test over the entire book. Thursday of next week, I'm going to start going through and telling actual stories to you, my end of the year stories and stuff like that. Hang on one second. I'll do a thing to this kid. Boop, and removed again. And so on that one, so my goal is I'm going to start telling you guys end of the year stories starting next week. And so you're not going to have any actual homework. You'll probably still have Socratic questions for each day, but it's not going to be actual stuff about Outsiders. We are done with Outsiders a week from tomorrow. And so you'll just have to read the last 2 chapters, 11 and 12, on your own at some point. Pearls, what question have I possibly not answered for you?
I have unrelated questions.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so you said last week that there was going to be a meeting for like the governor or whatever, and then that you were going to find out more. Are you still going to do your camp, or is that, I don't know.
Am I still going to do the run camp? So here's what we found out for those who've not been paying attention. Yesterday, Monday, the world did start opening up. So like HTC Mall opened yesterday, so you can actually go to the mall. Now the problem is they only have like 7 stores that opened, but you can still go to the mall and actually walk into a store. It's just depending on what store. Like JCPenney, I know is not open like a bunch, but you can still go. So they're in the process of now of slowly opening up to see how things go. And if that works, they're going to do more and more. I believe like restaurants open next week where you can actually go into restaurants and sit down. As long as all of that continues well, then we're going to find out the next step. Today's Tuesday. Today they have a big like principals meeting. We're going to go and talk to each other and let us teachers know, hopefully soon, when we get into rooms. As of now, fingers crossed, it is looking positive being able to do things over the summertime, like running clubs and stuff like that. You guys, for those of you who do sports, because I've had kids who've contacted me about, hey, I'm in like a basketball league or I play lacrosse or softball. In theory, they're going to try and start allowing that in some form this summer. It looks like we should be positive for that happening. So we don't know anything yet officially, but it's looking like this is the week where we get to start finding out. Plus, this week, we only have 2 more weeks.
And also, isn't your birthday May 8th or May 18th?
My birthday is May 18th. So it is that last week of school, Monday. So it'll be when we're going to have that one. So yeah, so like that very last week of school, I get to turn 44. I believe that's old in old man years, from what my daughters like to tell me on a regular basis. But that's because I make them sleep outside because they're horrible children. But that's a different story.
Oh,
And
okay.
my goblin's not behind me to yell at me anymore. Good job, Pearls. Branson, what's up with you?
I also have sort of an unrelated question.
That's fine. I've already sent out the Socratic quiz name, so kids can't yell at me too much. What's up?
So do you know if you have like a rental iPad, like a rented iPad, do you know if we'll be returning those over the summer or keeping them for the summer?
That is a solid question. I believe they're going to, their goal is to have you return them. The problem is I'm not sure how they're going to go about doing that, having you return a thing. So I'm not positive. So as of now, they want you to return them. The problem is I don't know how they're going to go around making you do it. So you might be in luck and be good to go.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, good luck. On to there, to there, and to yay. Other than that, tomorrow we'll be reading chapter 9. For the most part today, you just have to go through and take quiz thing. Again, if you've not been reading, that's fine. Go read at some point. If you owe me past stuff, just go do past stuff and get that sent in and stuff like that. I think that's, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of fun things to share with you. Although my advanced class, they were trying to convince me to start a Twitch channel, which I thought would be highly entertaining, which is where you get to watch someone play video games. For some reason, they think me playing video games and getting owned by other people would be highly entertaining. I think it's mostly just watching me mock other people, because I'm sure I just like making fun of you guys here, but while people are shooting in Overwatch, and they were trying to request different games like Breath of the Wild, which I am awful at playing Breath of the Wild. I'm also horrible at playing Smash Brothers, but I am decent at Mario Kart 8 and Overwatch. I'm decent at. I'm playing Borderlands 3, although I'm not sure how exciting that would be to watch. I could play a mean game of solitaire, but I'm not really sure how well that would work out too. Uh-oh. You can't see the recording thing, is that? Cancel. So hopefully you can see me better there. Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I'm not good at any of the Smash Bros. Well, let's back up. I am good at a version of Smash Brothers, but it's real life Smash Brothers. Like I run around, like push people off of things. But that's probably not the same thing. And that's probably just mostly my wrestling background and the fact that I weigh more than a lot of people. So I can brace my feet really well and I can push them off of cliffs. They're just not really good at jumping back up. And I'm really good at stomping on their fingers. At least that's what my daughters keep telling me when I kept pushing them off of things. And also Mario Kart, I'm good at that one because I'm really good at go-karts and driving me and stuff like that. I would not mind facing you guys in Mario Kart at some point. I'm assuming with Switch, right? That's how I play it on my Switch. I just got to figure out how to go about and doing that one. I mean, I'm not sure I'm good enough to like trash talk you, but I'm at least decent enough not be a complete embarrassment. So it's a step in some direction. I at least know how to get the coins and how to like shoot the people. And I can beat the computer on easy mode. So that's not really very impressive whatsoever, but it was worth trying to brag there for a moment. So that's at least something on some level there. Let's see, and into that one, and then yeah. Other than that, hopefully you guys got outside to enjoy the sun yesterday, because there's not going to be a whole lot of sun outside today. And then on that one, Nothing, because my brain is all fuzzy because of the medication is finally kicking in. 200 cc. I'm not crazy. I do like the lowest level. I'm not that good. You guys like trash talking on that one. I mean, maybe we were on anyway. So from there, oh, there's hands up now. Sorry, my babbling. Pence, what's up, dear?
So, how long's like the Socratic thing open, like the quiz?
I mean, how many questions, or how long is it going to take you to do it?
No, like if you like didn't read like the chapters,
And
which
you're
I
trying to
did,
figure
but
out
like
time-wise.
yeah.
Here's a hint. All of my quizzes that you guys have taken this year are still open. So I have kids who have not taken the quiz from last week. I have kids who have still not taken the mythology test. So I leave all of those open. So on the off chance a kid will finally do it and I can give them a grade. So
Well, like when is it late?
Officially not until next Monday.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you have time to get your reading in and keep slacking. I mean, we're asking for a friend. I understand completely. Yeah. But when you pass it along to your friend, let them know they technically have until like next Monday morning.
Okay.
Glad I can help on that one. Children nowadays. Patrick, are you wanting to trash talk me about my Mario Kart skills? And yes, Patrick.
You don't even know how good I am in Mario Kart.
No, I actually have no idea how good you are because I'm horrible at Mario Kart. So you probably have me beat, so it's all right. And no, not that one. And Elijah, I'm trying to get Elijah. I'm trying to unmute you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I was gonna ask the same question the other person asked. I don't remember who asked it. Like the timeline of how long we have to do it.
Yeah, you guys have time. The sooner you get it done, the sooner. Because what happens is after today, when I update Skyward, anyone who's not taken it, I just put it in as a 0. So that way, if your parents see it, they know to yell at you. But you still have until next Monday to get it done. So it's not late until Monday. You have time. Just go. Hey, Chanel, how did the saying happy birthday thing go? It was yay. All right, hang on, Chanel. I'll get you in a second. Chanel, thanks for joining us. What's up, Chanel? I'm trying to unmute you, Chanel.
I got it. Have you already shown the thing for today? Like
yes, it is Pony Quiz. PonyQuiz. Pony Quiz.
Okay.
If you go there, that'll be the quiz for today.
Bye, Mr. Bobby.
Bye. All right. And lower and Elena.
Here's just a random question for you. Have you ever tried to pick up a cat that didn't like to be picked up, or really any animal, and gotten scratched in 3 different places? That happened a day ago, and it still hurts really bad right now.
They have sharp little claws that'll dig right into you and tear you up on that. So it's awful. Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to have those claws taken out. And all they can do is like bat at you like an angry 2-year-old.
Well, apparently, according to the Humane Society, it can hurt the cats, really.
It probably can. Didn't stop us. It's better to hurt the cat than to have the cat lacerate my veins and we bleed everywhere. So, sometimes
Well, that already happened to me 3 times.
There you go. To each their own. Neo Bowser City and 200cc. I don't even want to begin to think about playing that level. I wish you the best of luck with your bleeding to death. All right. So click. There we go. And to there. I believe that's all the fun stuff. Oh, hang on one second. Let's do a thing here and to there. And on that one, I believe that's all we have. So go out and get it done. You have a week. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll read chapter 9. I believe I have nothing else to yell at you guys for. So enjoy that whole life thing. All right. Toots my goots. And ba-doop. Bye. Sad children that I miss making fun of because I like making fun of you guys. It brings me happiness. I don't know what this thing is. It's like a thing we're doing. Is this like the Yankee no brim? Yankee no something? Yeah. I don't know. My daughter printed off one to yell at me for something like that. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by my horrible thing from there. All right. And then on there. Approve. All right. And end.